Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's topic is going to be I'm going to be talking about the subject of wearing makeup for the young ladies. So this video today is primarily geared towards helping young ladies make the critical decision of wearing makeup. I just want to let you know in advance that I'm not trying to disrespect your parents' morals or beliefs on wearing makeup. So I strongly advise that your parents watch this video with you, and they will help you navigate between making the priceless decision of wearing makeup. Okay. Before I start this video, before I start reading my letter, I should say, I want to touch on two very important things before I read my letter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. I just want to say this, young ladies, in life, as you grow from a little girl to a young lady to a woman, your life is going to go through stages. As you progress from a little girl to a young lady, your mindset should be a little bit different. You should be a little bit more matured, a little bit more focused, in that type of thing. And as you grow from a young lady to a woman, your maturity should grow even higher. You should even have an even higher level of maturity. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to say is, young ladies, as you go through life, I think I said it in my letter, but I just want to reiterate it, I should say. Young ladies, as you go through life, I encourage you all to take one day at a time. Try to learn as much as you can each and every day. And if you do that, young ladies, your maturity level will grow and grow and grow. And that's an awesome thing. Don't ever rush life, young ladies. Give yourself time to mature, because I think I explained this in the letter, but I just want to say this, that if you are extremely motivated to wear makeup and all of that, and I respect that. You're a young girl. Obviously I'm a man. I don't know what it's like to have a strong desire to wear makeup, nor do I want to wear makeup. What I mean? I prefer to stay in my lane as a man. But as a young lady, some young ladies have a strong desire to wear makeup at a very young age. And, I can't, comment on that. Maybe your mom or your grandma or your aunties can help you navigate through that process of becoming a young lady. But I'm just letting you know, young ladies, that when you put on makeup at a very young age, you may look older, okay? And you may attract the attention of boys. And, my question to you is this, like, when you wear makeup, you look older. So, obviously, you're going to have guys that want to, talk to you or whatever. But in my opinion, I don't think that you're spiritually mature to deal with the attention of boys at a young age, like, 12 and 13 years old. Because like when you wear makeup, if you're 12 years old, if you put makeup on at 12, you may look like you're 17 or 20 years old or whatever. And my thing is this: if you wear makeup, are you prepared to deal with the attention that you're getting from boys? And it's just my honest opinion. I don't think you're ready, because a young man is 19, 20, or 22 years old. He's lived a little bit of life, and he can easily take advantage of you. Okay, so just be mindful of that, young ladies, if you really desire to put makeup on at a very young age. Okay. I think I've already touched on this. My second thing that I wanted to touch on was boys. I just want to let you know, young people, that, boys, I just want to let you know, young ladies, that boys are going to look at you. I'm quite sure that you're already aware of that. And I'm just letting you know boys look at you because that's just a part of human nature. Okay. I guess they call it the law of attraction or whatever. When you look at, and even for you too, young ladies, like you may see a young man in school or whatever, and you just attracted to the guy. I mean, things like that. That's just a part of life. That's just a part of human nature, right? And it's it's perfectly okay, for you guys, to develop friends with boys and everything. But while you're in middle school and high school, it's just my honest opinion. Just keep it friendly. Don't try to pursue something serious, because you need that time, young ladies. You need that time, young ladies, to learn how boys act and behave. You understand what I'm saying? So when you give yourself time to learn how boys act and behave, by the time you get to high school, and go off to college or whatever, especially when you go off to college, you'll be prepared to deal with boys, on a serious level, because you've given yourself time to be friendly and to, listen and give yourself time to watch how they behave and do certain things in certain situations, okay? And I'm assure you, if you wait until you're in college to start dating boys, I assure you, you will have a better experience, because, like I say again, you've given yourself time to learn boys. And, you know, like I say, even, let me say this. Now, there's a chance that you may find a boy that you really, really like in high school, and that's cool. Okay, that's cool. But if that young man really loves you, he will wait. I encourage you guys to wait on trying to be very serious. Just, keep that friendship going, keep that chemistry going. So what happens is, when you fuel the fire of friendship, if it's a good friendship, it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And so if you guys develop a friendship in high school, and you remain friends through college, my goodness, as the years go by, you guys are going to be extremely close. And then, once you go to college and, you excel in college or whatever, then you allow yourself to get more personal with the young man, because you're more spiritually prepared. Does that make any sense? And not only are you more spiritually prepared at that time, you are, you're mature. You're ready to deal with something serious, because you've given yourself time. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and get started in my letter. The topic of my letter is wearing makeup. Wearing makeup is for women. Wearing makeup is for women. I remember my 21st birthday. I thought it was a major milestone for me, not in a sense of physically becoming a man. You see, for a long time before my 21st birthday, I dreamt of finally being able to buy alcoholic beverages. That was one of my goals at the time. I remember going to the ABC store. As I approached the cash register, I felt a great joy come over me. I remember placing the liquor on the counter. The cashier requested to see my identification, and so I handed him my driver's license. Boy, oh boy, my adrenaline was pumping. He handed my driving license back, and I paid him for the liquor. He bagged my liquor, and I proceeded to leave the store. As I walked to the car, I felt like I really accomplished something. I thought to myself, like, wow, I am a grown man. Little did I realize that there is more to being a man. I learned in my later years that being a true man is more spiritual than physical. Being spiritually mature is the key to being a man. I learned that giving myself time to grow and mature spiritually is critically important. Using my time wisely was also critical to my growth. There's more to being grown physically. Spiritual growth is extremely important. Spiritual growth takes time to develop into full maturity. I remember I was training on how to climb ladders in the fire department. The most important lesson I took from that phase of my training was to take one step at a time climbing the ladder and to take one step at a time coming down the ladder. Doing these two simple things correctly can preserve my life and the life of the people I attempt to rescue. This lesson of climbing the ladder can be applied to your life, young people. Young ladies, in order to become a woman, you must live life one day at a time. Young ladies, you must give yourself time to grow spiritually. Young ladies, give yourself time to spiritually grow from a little girl to a young lady to a woman. Do not rush life by desiring to be older than what you truly are. You must understand, young ladies, when you put makeup on, you must understand, young ladies, when you put makeup on your face, you may look older than what you truly are. Applying makeup at a young age has consequences. You see, if you apply makeup at the tender age of 12, you may look older. Older guys may approach you and want to take you out. In my opinion, you are not ready for that because you are very young, 12 years old, and the guy may be 20 years old. He may not know that you're only 12 years old because you're wearing makeup, or maybe he's able to see through the makeup you're wearing and take advantage of you. If you proceed into this relationship, you may become pregnant at the tender age of 12. Your life has just made a serious transition from a young girl to preparing to be a mother. Please, young ladies, give yourself time to spiritually mature. Enjoy being a young girl. Enjoy learning how to be a young lady. Enjoy growing into a beautiful woman. Enjoy the priceless journey of life by taking one step. Enjoy the priceless journey of life by taking one step at a time. My advice to young ladies is this: please wait until you go to high school before you start wearing makeup. While in high school, please wear your makeup conservatively. Apply makeup in stages as you go through high school. Do not ever wear makeup to look older or to attract boys. Boys will always be there. Wait until you go off to college and date boys. Before you apply your makeup, ask yourself this question: if I apply this makeup, am I truly prepared for the attention that I may receive? Give yourself time, young ladies, to grow into the beautiful woman that God has meant for you to be. Okay, young ladies, that concludes my letter for the day. And at the end of all my videos, I should say, I touch on the topic of wisdom, and then I touch on the topic of critical thinking, and then I conclude my letters by stating the ending statement of practice. So I'm gonna get started on my 3 important points dealing with wisdom. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst and desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Young ladies, point number 2 is very important, okay? Point number 3, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Point number 3, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So young ladies, I encourage you to research the topic of wisdom, and I just pray that you pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. Young ladies, pursuing wisdom will benefit you in the long run, okay? Here's my statement on critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young ladies, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young ladies, especially when making big decisions. So, young ladies, I encourage you to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I encourage you to talk to your parents or guardians about the issue of critical thinking. And your parents will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. Being a critical thinker, the sooner you start being a critical thinker, young people, young ladies, the better off you'll be. That's very important, okay? I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice, and it goes like this. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young ladies, even if you feel defeated. So, young ladies, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you, young ladies, to hit the thumbs up button. I encourage you, young ladies, to share this content with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you, young ladies, to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young ladies, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life, and I want you to be the best that you possibly can be. Young ladies, that is very important. Before I officially conclude this video, I have one more nugget of wisdom, young ladies, and it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, young ladies, but rather think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to a successful life. Remember that, young ladies, and take that to heart. I'm going ahead and conclude my video by saying this. May God bless you, and may God keep you until we meet again.